critical. This moment is pivotal. Here to feed the streets that say my influence umbilical. We gon' make it grimy. They'll go get behind me. Told you I'm the...
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Tonight, it's the Monday conclusion to what's been an amazing Super WildCard weekend, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. What a weekend it's been already. One more to get through on this Monday night, and we are underway here in the wild card round. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Quickly to the air is Wilson. Over the middle, complete. It's Shepard. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Wilson. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. There's Wilson to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They go play action now. Wilson. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has a real priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Now it's Wilson. Got a man. It's Patterson, complete. They find some open field here. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 34-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down at will. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. throw left side complete. That's Shepard. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 20-yard line.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Wilson. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. Here is 3rd down and 4. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cordero Patterson scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Rams will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Dante Pettis now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the double.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Ready?
Back to throw, Ritter. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down. They go for it on 4th and 2, and it's a gain of 6. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Red cycle.
On 1st down, Ritter. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Blue striker. Hey, green. Set cut.
Looking to throw once more. Here's Ritter. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Ritter going to change it up.
Drill green. Smash red. Set cut.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Yo.
On the set. Black shot. Claws red. Hut, hut.
Ritter from the gun. Here's Johnson with a reception. Touchdown. Philadelphia. Deontay Johnson, 41 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. Cordero Patterson. Room to run at the 50. Cordero Patterson on the loose. And they are not going to catch
They owed me that. They knew they owed me that. That's why they gave it to me.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
14, Eagles 7. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On the ready.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Let's go now.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Black Ultra. Tito Bruce. Ready?
Out of the gun, here's Ritter. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd down and 4.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey.
Henry again on 2nd down. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
19.
Play action. It's Wilson. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelsey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 2.
They go play action with Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Russell Wilson. 31 yards.
And the Rams go up by 2 touchdowns.
And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
21. Eagles 7. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Pettis now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly.
Yeah, this is going to be an Eagles 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
And an Eagles 1st down.
Steel, black.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ritter on 1st and 10.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Ready.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space.
Okay, ready?
A loss results there.
The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is third down and 12.
Ritter will set up to throw it.
Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ritter now.
He gets this one to Johnson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
First down, here's Ritter.
And he gets this one to Ridley complete.
But that's 3 times, man.
And it's second down. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Yellow.
Third and short, Ritter.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Ritter to throw it.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
A line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
Here's Ritter.
Flushed out right. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Mike Gesicki, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll keep it on the ground again here. Shrugs him off. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Now Wilson changing the play.
Wilson now on 1st and 10. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. One of these 2 teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout.
Pettis now from his end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready?
A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
32-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Working from the gun, Ritter. Down the sideline he goes.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 19.
That's good.
Looking to throw it here, Ritter. Pass complete once again to Bourne.
And they work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do in that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Montgomery back to the ground. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down.
And that will be incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. The kick by Bass is good.
And that'll bring them back within 4.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay at a really high level.
They've been hot so far.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On third down, Wilson trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Grant Delpit.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime, Minks, had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Looking for Ridley on the out route. He's got it. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Ritter here on 3rd and 2. That is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Man, that's a challenge, man. That shit ain't fun, bro.
His 2nd touchdown
Yeah.
tonight. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in this
Oh,
third
my
quarter.
God.
Extra point by Bass. Been good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, their goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
3rd and 4.
Throwing is Wilson. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey.
And he's going to have the Rams first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Off tackle left with Henry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Wilson now off the bootleg. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Ritter.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal.
52 blasted. Hut, hut.
Montgomery is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Touchdown. Cook now to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th. As they go to work on there he goes, right side. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Man open is Robinson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Ready?
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And some space here. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a 1st down.
Trouble, 38. Bang.
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Jonathan Grenard collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. Ritter, he wants to change the play here. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining.
Bro, you chewing clock like a hoe, bro.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Ready.
Now a give running right is Montgomery. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2.
Nah, bro, go ahead. I'm about to quit this.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 20-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On play action, here's Ritter. And he's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Mike Gesicki, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Eagles are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
Here's Bass now for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right. He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. This ball deep for Tony. That is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now Wilson. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Rams. Kadarius Toney, 41 yards. And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The 4th quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Ritter back to throw.
On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame him?
Touchdown! Deontay Johnson saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Eagles use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Bass on for the extra point.
And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. Here's 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground with Patterson. Cordero Patterson. Touchdown, LA. Cordero Patterson. 75 yards. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Ready?
From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Black shot. Ready.
Here's Ritter. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game.
Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket. Because you mentioned the feast or famine part. He's played well in between being dumped on his back. But every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Fielded just inside the 20. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing now is Wilson. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now Wilson. This ball deep for Tony. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
Wilson to throw.
This ball deep for Tony.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but
Probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Back to throw. Ritter. Pressure comes and down he goes. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Going for it on 4th down. It's Ritter. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Here's 1st and goal. One last shot for Wilson. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that? Being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game. Check. Got that done. Win a wild card game. Big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.